Okay, I'm gonna drive down this old woods road here and find a place to park, and then we're gonna cut across. I think today we'll take a little bit of a walk on the coastline. I'm sure I can find a place somewhere here to pull off and park the truck, and then we'll cut into one of the paths that's in this area and take us down to where the coast is, and I'll show you what some of the coastal water areas look like. All right, I parked the truck, and we're just going to take a little walk on this path here and see if we can find some of the coastline for you. Don't think we have to go too far. I can start seeing it. Oh yeah, you can just start seeing here. I think we're coming out to a clearing. Oh yeah, here's the small inlet. You can see where the tide has gone out. The water will come all the way back in here. Okay, we're on one of the shorelines here. The tide is going out, so we're getting into low tide, probably just about maybe at the very bottom of low tide right now, and it'll start to come back in again. And you can see the early morning fog is just starting to lift. It was foggy overnight. I can look over in this direction here, it's as clear as a bell, but if you start looking out towards the other side, it's a little more foggier. All right, now we've come out farther down the coast here. There's sort of a beach here. There's a guy coming. I guess he runs. I hope he's not being chased by a bear. I don't think so. Anyways, here we are. Kind of a gravelly, pebbly beach. I guess you could go in the water. Don't think anybody does. As you can see in the distance, fog is still just lifting. Woods behind me. Hey, we're on another path. Look at the destruction of some of the trees blown over the years. Coming out to another little area here. Little incline here. Follow this path a little farther. See where that takes us. Another tree that's fallen over. I mean, it wasn't done yesterday. That's been there for quite a long time, I'd say. All right, we're on sort of a up top side of a hill here, looking out into the bay. Coastal fog is still here. It's around 11 a.m. So the fog is slowly burning off. Inland in the city, it's sunny can be, but along here, I mean, the fog just sort of hangs in for a little bit until the temperature gets up. Bay water stays mid-40s, 42, 43 degrees Fahrenheit year round. Doesn't change much, so that's why you get the fog in the summertime until the temperature gets up a little higher, and in the wintertime you can see the same thing that happens reverse because the water's warmer than the air temperature. I think the tide is starting to come back in because when I first came by here on the other side, that little bit of rock outcrop there was really visible, but now it's getting smaller and smaller. Okay, let's just take a little walk off the path here and see what we can see out here on the coast again. All right, now you can see it's not real rugged, but you really can't walk the edge. You got to keep into the woods here on the paths that they've treated. I mean, this area here you can walk, but once you get up to the marshy areas up there, you really can't go along where the big rocks are. I guess you could, but you'd have to be very careful of your footing because they would be slippery. Okay, time to wrap the videos up. You can see now there's along the coastline there, people driving along in the distance. The water down below. Now farther over, people do go down there swimming. You gotta be hardy, because I mean that water is not warm. Anyways, we're gonna take a walk over here, head back towards the parking lot. Hope you enjoyed this small video I'm going to do of this little hike today. I say it's after 11 o'clock, going on 11:45 right now, so I think I'll head back to the truck, maybe make a little bit of a lunch. We're up fairly high, you can see down that way, but it wasn't a bad day for hiking. Hope the camera angles are half decent, because I can't always tell what the picture looks like when I got the camera towards me. Hope it's not too shaky on you. Give you a little more idea how high we're up. There's a ravine going way down there. Hard to